We have 6 people in the chat. Welcome. We have, oh yeah, Super Mario. You're always one of the first viewers. And Delphie. Oh, I do have my notebook. Okay. We're already, here, let me get started here. All right. I'm already getting requests from the chat, so let me write some stuff down. Hello, PK. Hello, Brenda. And Susan. And I think that's everybody that I can name that's in the chat. Super Mario, Delphie, Susan, Brenda, PK, and Nora. Hello, Nora. Okay. I'm going to just write down some usernames right before I forget. So Delphie and PK. And Susan. Yeah, oh yeah, happy Easter, everybody. It is Saturday, at least where I am, and for other parts of the world, it's already Sunday, and y'all are living in the future, and it's Easter Sunday for you guys. But for me, it's the Saturday before, and I'm having a really good weekend. I got an extended long weekend, which is really nice. That does not happen often. My regular workplace was closed for Good Friday, and then we're always off on weekends, and then we get Easter Monday off as well, which is, I'm really happy about that. I think that's great. Okay, I hope the rest of you are having a really good Easter as well. Aw, PK says, don't know how to do the super chat, but sending you a big hug. You don't have to send a super chat, just send the big hug. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Brenda's eating Easter eggs. That sounds really good. I'm guessing you guys over in the UK, you guys probably have the mini eggs. Cadbury is a UK company, isn't it? I love those chocolate mini eggs. I bought like 4 of the big chocolate bars that are like the Cadbury, like dairy milk with the tiny mini eggs inside the chocolate bar. I bought them last week and we have 1.5 left. Somehow we've managed to keep from eating all of them in one sitting. They're so good. Oh, Susan says, happy Easter from Dublin. Oh, awesome. Happy Easter. I love Cadbury chocolate. Like I'm not too picky about what kind of chocolate I like. Some people have like really criticized me for this, but I don't like dark chocolate. It has to, semi-sweet is okay. But completely bitter, gross, dark, I can't. However, dark chocolate's really good for baking with. Okay, Vivian. Hello. Would like a message, okay. Let me just write in my notebook. I gotta sing everything I say, apparently. This is what I do. Okay, excuse me. Hello, Sharon, welcome. Nora, you're on my list. I should actually write a note of what kind of thing you guys wanted, like what kind of message you were looking for. Oh, Lori, I just saw your comment. What you're asking is for what I call a third-party reading, which I don't really like to do. I'm not comfortable doing readings. Like I see that you want me to read on your daughter, but without her consent, I can't actually do that. And I'm not comfortable doing that on a public live stream. I hope you understand. However, I could try and reword your question so that it's more oriented to you, if that works for you. Like maybe see if there's anything you can do about the situation, or if you can reach out to that person. Let me know if that's okay with you, because like I said, I'm not comfortable doing the third-party readings usually. That's okay? Okay, Lori. Thanks for understanding. I'll add you to my list and I'll just rework your question a little bit. Brenda, thank you for your super chat. Brenda says, buy yourself an Easter egg. You know what? I haven't had one of those cream eggs in a really long time. Maybe I'll get one of those later. Okay, and then Vivian wanted a message from Spirit. I'll just say message from Spirit Guides. Yeah, Super Mario asks if I like white chocolate, and I do. I've heard it's not actually chocolate, but I still call it chocolate. It still tastes good. It's sweet. It tastes good. I have a really big sweet tooth. Let me just go back through the chats here. Hello, Diana. Welcome. Oh, Terry also has, okay. Terry, message from Dad. I'll add you to the list. PK wants to hear from Grandma Pauline. Okay. Susan wanted to hear from brother-in-law. Okay. And then, oh yeah, Delphie just, okay. Spirit message or advice, okay. Sherlock wants a message from my spirit guides. I used to be so super into that BBC adaptation of Sherlock, that modern one. That was, oh yeah, that was a huge deal. Like in the 2010s when I was a teenager, I was obsessed with that show. It's still really good. I watch it now and I just feel such nostalgia. I don't know if the rest of you guys have seen that show. Oh, Barbara says my novel's not done yet, but you will get it once it's done. Well, thank you, Barbara. Let me know when it's all done, let me know where I can find it, and I will purchase a copy so that you can still get your royalties. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3. Nora, I can't find your comment. But I know you wanted a reading. Was that just a general reading from Spirit, or was that anything in particular? Also, hi Lilith, welcome. Thank you to my brilliant moderators who are here today. Okay, so I have Delphie, PK, Susan, Nora, Vivian, Lori, Terry, Sherlock. We're just gonna go, you know what? I have room for 2 more people, and then we'll go from there and see how long the stream goes, okay? Okay, so Nora just wants to know what's going on with her. Okay. Okay. Delphie says, Easter, just my son and grandkids went to Legoland in Kansas. That sounds fun. I've never been to Legoland. That sounds really fun. Okay, and Julie, simply Julie, receive a message. A general message, or like from Spirit in particular, or like just from your guides, or... Hello, Imelda, welcome. I see all kinds of new usernames and viewers that I haven't seen before, so I'm really happy to see a bunch of new faces. I'm always happy to see my returning viewers, but I love seeing new people come and join too. Okay, general or mom or sister. Okay, we'll leave that up to Spirit then. And our number 10, the 10th comment that I saw was Victoria Blue. So she'll be our number 10. What kind of message? General message? Anything in particular we can try and get? Oh, and then we'll do a general message for everybody, for like a general Easter message for everybody. We'll actually, Brenda, that's a good idea. I'll actually start with a general Easter message for everyone. Oh, hey, Keola. Welcome. Okay. So, I'm going to shuffle and we're going to get started. We're going to get a general message, a general Easter message just from Spirit for us. Thank you, Sharon, for plugging all of those things that are always in my video descriptions, but I never really share them anywhere else in the chat. I do have links to where you can find the One World Tarot, which is what we're using today. Shameless plug, self-promotion. I co-authored the One World Tarot alongside Lena Rodriguez, and it was a really big undertaking, and I'm just so proud of it, and I got to use it, I got to share it. Okay, so Victoria, you're also asking kind of a third-party question. So we're gonna have to rework it a little bit to make it about like, what is there anything you can do for your situation? Is there anything, let's say, is there anything that you can do? Because I know these kind of situations, they take both parties to make things right again. But let's see what you can do. Jenny Strach. Oh, your username is Jenny. Last stream, I think I called you Granny, and I'm very sorry. That's me not being able to read English, apparently. Jenny is asking, have I ever walked into a store with no intention of buying anything and you stop in front of a deck and it says I'm supposed to go home with you? Yes. There's a very good reason why I haven't been to the metaphysical shop in my town for a long time. Because I walked out with like $75 worth of stuff. And I have so many decks right now. They're just in a bucket in my, like in my living room. Sorry, I'm reading comments at the same time. Imelda, change mine to general spirit message. The first one regarded my son. Okay, I actually don't have you on my list, Imelda, but if we have time after I'm done the first 10, I can add you, okay? So Imelda wanted a general message at 2:06. Oh, okay. I could probably squeeze you in then, Imelda. Because I saw you were commenting and like saying hello and stuff, but I must have missed your request. So I can squeeze you in, and we'll get started. So we're going to do a general Easter message for everybody. What is Spirit's information for us? Does Spirit have any encouragement for us? Do they have any advice? What are they? I'm already losing my cards shuffling. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm glad you have a good sense of humor, Jenny. But you know what? It goes to show that I need to pay closer attention when I read. So I'll take that lesson. All right. Woo. Whoa. Okay, we're going to keep... I had the death card come flying out. We're going to keep that one. Okay, so death card, and for my Christian viewers, this is very significant because Easter celebrates the sacrifice, the death and resurrection of Jesus, and you know, it just goes to show the great love that Spirit has for us, that it's willing to, you know, incarnate a piece of itself. Like, I guess I call it Spirit. A lot of times, like I do call it God also, but on stream and stuff, I often call it Spirit. But about how, like, just source. Some people call that source, Spirit, source, whatever. It loves us so much that it like sends a piece of itself, you know, to incarnate on earth, this really terrible, difficult place. I shouldn't say it's always terrible, but it is a really difficult place to come and show us the way to live and to eventually sacrifice itself, really, just to help us humans with our evolution and our spiritual growth. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that sacrifice. Spirit wouldn't do this for us if it didn't love us, right? Now, I'm getting what we're going to come to expect, I think, come like this spring, this quarter. I'm getting quarter. So January, February, March, that was one quarter. We're at the very last day of March as of streaming this. So we're getting into the second quarter of 2024 already. I can't believe that. So something that's going to be really significant in this quarter of the year is wisdom. We're evolving, we're growing. We don't, why Spirit always gives me school as an example. We don't struggle in school for nothing, just for fun. We learn. We learn from the challenges that we face there. We learn from the challenges that we face on Earth. We're not here to struggle just for the sake of struggling. We're here to, sometimes it is a struggle, but we're here to learn and experience things so that our souls can become wiser. And we're going to see that we're a lot wiser than we were at this time last year. That, and I'm also getting the word wizened up. So a lot of us are going to be seeing a situation for what it is and becoming wise to what other people around us are doing, especially things that I would consider to be shifty or unethical. And I'm getting things like, for a lot of you that are watching this, you're going to be able to start poking out. I'm seeing poking out and nosing out the narcissistic people in your life, the unhealthy influences, the people that are just actually draining you and are not actually helping you in any way. And for a lot of us watching, there are people in our lives that are actively hindering us and our progress. Sometimes that can be in the workplace. I see sometimes where, well, we really need you in this role because we can't get anyone else to do the amount of work you do with the amount of pay that we're going to offer. So they try and block you from getting promoted or try to dangle the carrot and keep giving you empty promises to keep you at the job. I'm just blurting all this out, but this is coming in from spirit, so this is very significant for at least some of you watching. We're becoming wise to and you know what? There's on like a grander scale too. We're becoming wise to what the people in charge of us are doing. Something that's coming in, at least for me, for Canada, it's like becoming wise to the kinds of things like the government starting to censor stuff online, which I'm not really okay with. It's like, why are they doing this? What kind of things are they censoring? We're going to start figuring out why. And I don't think it's just Canada, but since that's where I live, Spirit's just showing me that it's happening here. Oh, my hair is tickling my face. Okay, there we go. We're wising up to like the ones in power, like, okay, the ones that are keeping the system rigged. You know what I mean? We're starting to understand what their intent is. And we're starting to, as a people, kind of stand up and go, wait a minute. No way. You don't get to keep doing that. Okay? As a result, well, right now with this Four of Pentacles, a lot of us are in a place where it's like, I would help if I could, but I just don't have the resources. I just don't have the energy. I just can't trust anyone to accept my help and do the right, like say you want to give a donation, like I just can't trust that nonprofit to take my money and use it for what I want it to be used for. We're kind of dropping that. We're helping each other. I think we're helping each other more directly. We're donating our time and our energy. And it is a Pentacles card. So some of us with the means to do so can donate our money or our material possessions. But the energy that surrounds our world now, it's like we're tired of being oppressed. So we want to help each other. Just pulling one off the bottom of the card. Or off the bottom of the card. The card off the bottom of the deck. The Hermit. We're learning that the system wants us to do things alone, when really it takes a village to keep ourselves, to keep ourselves well, to keep ourselves happy. Some things we can definitely do alone, but sometimes our communities just do better when we help each other. And we find ways to help each other more directly. That's what I'm picking up. We're going to go from being kind of reserved and being afraid because we don't know how somebody's going to accept or interpret our help. And we're just going to go right to the people who need it and be like, hey, I'm going to help you. Yep, PK says there's power in numbers. So you're absolutely right. And Brenda says it's a similar energy in the UK. So I kind of figured it was happening in a lot of places. Canada, US, UK. I'm sure it's happening in lots of other places. You know what? I honestly, I do not watch the news anymore. I don't remember the last time I ever watched the news, but I still get informed because I look at Reddit sometimes and stuff will just come up, like news-related things. So I do see what happens in some other countries, but I'm a lot less depressed since I quit looking at the news. That was a few years ago. All right, I think we're gonna get started with our list of viewers. So we're gonna start with Delphie, and Delphie was wondering if she could get a message or some advice from Spirit. Excuse me. So Spirit, please connect with Delphie, and I ask that her guides will surround her and help her to receive the message and interpret it in the way that she needs. All right, so Delphie, a message or general advice from Spirit. Okay, I had one fallout. We're going to use that. I'm going to pull a couple more. Ooh. Here's kind of an exciting message, I think, from Spirit. Wheel of Fortune, you are right where you need to be right now. Right where you need to be right now. Because where you are right now is, excuse me, is going to lead you, Nine of Pentacles, to a place of comfort and security. And I'm also just getting, like, your guides want you to know that they are protecting you and they are working to keep you comfortable and secure. And they're working to keep you safe. I have the Lovers card from Spirit. They're saying that they love you and you're surrounded by loving individuals. You have a lot of people around you that care about you and want the best for you, and people that are happy that you love them in return. Queen of Cups. You're psychic, and like, that's the short answer, is you're psychic. Longer answer is you've been slowly over the years becoming more and more sensitive to spirit communication. And it's something that a lot of people are hesitant to kind of get into, because there are a lot of fears that surround spirit communication. A lot of fears surround it because there are a lot of myths and misconceptions, and depending on which organized religion or organization you come from, sometimes there are straight up just lies spoken about this kind of work. You don't have to be afraid of it. It's going to be good. Like, Spirit wants you to do this for yourself and to help you to get in touch with your inner light. It seems like you're in the right place in the right time in your life to be open to best receiving messages from your guides. I'm just going to pull off the bottom of the deck one card. You have the Magician. You're manifesting something that you've been waiting for. And it's getting closer, and because it's so much closer to materializing, like, you feel more confident about it, and you feel as though, like, okay, I can actually do something to make this work now. Instead of it becoming it started off as a wish, and then it became a dream, and then it became plans, and now you're in the stage where you're able to actually act on the plans. This is good news. I'm gonna go get an oracle deck, because I feel like I want to pull oracle cards for you guys too. Okay, I have the Moonology oracle cards, and I will pull one for you to cap off your message. So your Moonology oracle card for you, Delphie, is, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. I think what I'm seeing is you have looked at the bigger picture, and at the first time you kind of did, it was overwhelming. How am I going to get from here to there? You look at the bigger picture again, and now you're able to see all the steps that you need to take. So this is exciting news for you. I really hope things work out well, Delphie. I'm sure that they will. And, oh, that's awesome. You're going to be manifesting something that you really want and that you've been hoping for a long time. Lilith says the One World Tarot, oh, the artwork on the deck is beautiful. And Lilith says she loves the inclusivity. I do as well. We hired Alexandra Filipek, and I don't remember if I have her website linked in my description anywhere. I should, though, because she's a fantastic illustrator. She did a great job on all of these cards. Like, she had to do 78 different individual drawings and take our advice and our suggestions from 2 tarot readers and an editor. And she somehow managed to come up with something even more beautiful than we could have asked for. So Absolute props to Alexandra. I kind of fell out of touch with her after the project was done, but I hope that she's doing well and has had a lot of other work and has had lots of other projects that she can enjoy. So many blessings to her, and may the universe compensate her well beyond what the publishing company can. Hello, Craig and Clara. Hello. Okay, so PK, we're going to switch gears a little bit into medium mode. PK wants to hear a message from Grandma Pauline. And I'm setting the intention right now. I've learned how to do medium readings without using cards as a tool. However, this time I'm just going to set the intention that those in spirit that want to communicate with viewers that are on this list, they're going to have to do it through these. And they will figure this out. All right, so I'm gonna just shuffle. I feel like I need to do the thing 2 more times for some reason. 1. I know, what is it called? It's called cutting the, this is cutting the deck. And then what is the thing where you, you know, you do that? I don't know. I just call it the thing, but I know that's, I know that's not the technical term. Hello, Jakara. Welcome to the stream. Good to see ya. Ooh, PK. So from Grandma Pauline, first of all, Grandma Pauline's energy is really warm. Like it feels like, is that called the bridge? Jenny says, Brenda says tarot shuffle. Jenny says bridge. That's a way more technical term than But okay, back to Grandma Pauline. Her energy is so warm. She feels like sunshine. Like, yeah, whatever. I'm sitting in front of a window and I feel the sunlight on my skin, but Grandma Pauline's sunshine is internal. I feel her light like in my chest. It's warm. So she has like beautiful energy. First of all, that idea that you have, she's saying, go for it. Go ahead. Tell your truth. Swords are about our words, and I really feel as though Ace of Swords, this is like, tell the truth. Go ahead. Tell your truth. Go for this idea that you have. Empress card, I was hearing you're sitting on gold. You're sitting on pure gold. So I think something that you're working on is going to yield like really good results for you. You're sitting on pure gold. Hermit, this thing this idea that you have, I don't feel like you're the only single one individual with this idea, but it's like you or a small group are leading the charge, and this is really brave. Your grandma's saying like she's proud because you're so brave. Yeah, bottom of the deck, your teamwork. You're putting a team together. I'm going to pull another one off the bottom, okay? You're putting a team together to put a stop. Ooh. You're pulling a team together to put a stop to some kind of evil, some kind of malpractice, some kind of shady dealings. You're very, I love that. Grandma's so proud. She's just like, yes. Very strong. That word strong comes in. I'm hearing Grandma Pauline say she is so strong. You inherited that strength. She's saying you've inherited that strength from the women in our line. Your grandma is like your biggest cheerleader on the other side right now. You're very brave. You're strong. You've inherited the strength from all the women in your family line. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. And I love seeing that this, like, the cards are even confirming, like, you're telling your truth, you're putting a team together and you're exposing something wicked. And you're sitting on pure gold. I'm excited to see how this turns out. So let's pull an oracle card. You got to give me an update on how this situation, how this situation happens, okay? Ooh, okay, PK, your oracle card is a fiery climax approaches. So, so your plan, whatever it is that you're doing, like, it's big. Something big is going to happen with your plan. Okay, I'm not trying to sound vulgar or crude or anything, but the other way you can interpret this is like in your love life. You might have a really spicy encounter with somebody that you find attractive. That's up to you. But definitely energetically a huge, like, boom, like volcano moment. Okay. Ooh, that's spicy. I like that. Okay, I'm getting other people in the chat. Hello, welcome to everybody who's just joined, and I see all kinds of new usernames. At the moment, the queue is closed. The queue is closed at the moment because I have 11 people on my list. And the last time that I tried squeezing all of the viewers and their requests in, we were on stream for 3 hours and it was really tough. So the queue is closed for right now, okay? We'll see how things go after I reach the last person on the list and see where we're at time-wise, okay? Okay, thank you for understanding. And you know what? Like, I know I was gone for the last couple of weekends. I have been doing a mediumship class on Saturdays, and I had been taking a lot of clients. So first of all, thank you to everybody that has been booking readings with me, because I've been like busy. That's why I haven't been on stream or making shorts or videos lately, is like I've been working my regular job, and then on time off from my regular job, I'm taking clients and I'm doing readings, and I'm doing all this. I love doing this stuff for you guys. And I needed time last weekend. I needed time to rest. I was sick. I was so burned out that I was sick. I'm good now, so I'm back. So if I don't get a chance to read for you today because the queue is closed, I will be back again. Like, I hope to be back next weekend. We're gonna see. I think next Saturday will be all right, but I'm gonna have to double check. I'll schedule the live and I'll put a post in the community section, depending on which day I choose. All right, thank you guys for understanding. That's so kind. Authentic Heart says she's usually quietly lurking and learning. Well, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for lurking. All right, so we're gonna move to our next viewer request, and that was for Susan. Susan wants to hear from her brother-in-law who is in spirit. So let's see. Any messages from Susan's brother-in-law in spirit? May Susan's guides be around to support her and help her get the message, and may her brother-in-law be there to give the message. All right, so message for Susan, brother-in-law. Okay, let's see. Oh, and I should, just because I did do a medium read the last one, I'm just gonna kindly ask PK's grandma Pauline to take a step back, because it's time to get a message from somebody else. Thank you. Okay, so from brother-in-law, Susan's brother-in-law. Okay, so I feel instructed to read off the bottom of the deck first, and I got the Lovers, and he's saying, like, he really loves your family. He was very happy to be part. And he just, like, he has a lot of love for you. He has a lot of love. He really, such a friendly energy. To him, it's like you would have been chosen family to him, whether he had married in or, like, no matter how the relation works. Like, he just is really glad that he got to be family with you. Okay. Another one off the bottom of the deck is, should you choose to, because you don't have to if you don't want to, you can feel free to connect with him during meditations. He won't do it without your consent, though. Like, he won't come in and try and contact you without your consent. But that's something that if you want to get a little bit more into, like, connecting with him and getting messages from him directly yourself, meditation, there are a lot of guided meditations to help with this. It's a really good way to start. Other ways, you know what, and this is just something that I know just from my work. This is not, what I'm about to say is not coming in from spirit. It's just something I know. Another really good way to connect with your loved ones in spirit when you're practicing this kind of work is to write them letters. Have a notebook or a journal meant for writing letters to them or drawing them pictures, or you can talk to them out loud, just like the way I'm talking to you guys out loud. Or you can just in your mind silently say a few words to him. It still works. So the next thing that he wants to say to you is, I got 6 of Wands, and this is like, you're doing great. This is like, I'm hearing like you got this, and I'm hearing the words badass, and I'm hearing kick ass. Badass, kick ass. They're not going to keep you down with 5 of Swords. They're not going to keep you down. You know that you're good. You have something good. You're doing something good with this Queen of Wands. Like, keep being your authentic self. Because the people who don't appreciate that really have no place in your life. Like, they really have no business being, like, in your mind, you know. They just have no business having this kind of influence over your self-confidence and your self-esteem. So you're doing a fantastic job. Your authentic self is more than enough. You're doing, yeah, I love that. And there's like a creative kind of vibe around you too, Susan. Very, like, just keep being creative, keep creating, keep making, and keep doing. I'm hearing like you're going to find your target audience. Is that target audience? That's the word that's come in. Anyway, the people that are meant for you will get the message. Your work will resonate with them. The people that are meant to be in your life and be around you. Sometimes, like, your life's work. Sometimes it's just being your authentic self and the way that you show up in your day-to-day life and in your community. How you're doing that is good enough. And your brother-in-law is saying, like, you're kicking ass, you're a badass. They can't keep you down. Keep being yourself. I'm going to pull a Moonology card. Moonology card for Susan, with just one more message for her. Let's see. Yeah, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. So, yeah, keep being yourself. Keep doing what you're doing, because it seems like you're on the right path and it's going well. All right, so thank you to Susan's brother-in-law for coming in. We're going to move to our next person, so I am going to thank you for coming in from Spirit to share your message. My ear started ringing on that side. I'm going to ask you to step back now because we're all done. Okay. All right. So next we're going to move on to Nora. Nora wants to know what's going on with her. She's just not feeling quite right. And we're going to get a message from Nora's spirit guides. What the heck is going on? She's just not feeling quite right. She's feeling off. Something just feels weird. So we're going to tune in and we're going to see what Spirit's advice in this situation is. And remember, I am not a medical professional. I do not give health advice. I literally just spit out to you guys what Spirit puts in. So if you are having health concerns, and I know you already know this, and I know you're probably already doing this, but just make sure you see your doctor and, rule out the chance of any like physical medical problems. Okay. But what can we get from like a spiritual perspective on what's happening? Okay, I've had cards come flying out, so we'll hold on to them. Spirit's giving me this analogy, and I've heard it before from someone else, but Spirit's reminding me of it. I'm not going to be able to reword it perfectly, but in a time of dragons, you were born to be a dragon slayer. Okay? But it doesn't mean that the dragons are any less terrifying or anxiety-inducing. You were born to bring light into a dark place and to bring hope to like I'm just seeing like this dark room, and the people in the room are like hopeless, they're sad, they're depressed. Like, where did the light go? Where did the light go? You were born to be this light, to change the light bulb, to turn it on, to bring, to shine. In a time of dragons, you were born to be the dragon slayer. I like that. I don't know where that quote is from, but I like that Spirit reminded me of it. But yeah, it seems like there's a lot of anxiety here. 9 of Swords, so much anxiety. And I understand that for sure. There could have been a betrayal in your personal life, but I'm also picking up like that you are picking up the sense of like this collective betrayal. The ones that are supposed to be protecting us are not. The ones, like there's just betrayal, like at the state of the world. Like the people that say they're supposed to be on our side and looking out for our best interest are actually exploiting us. Like there's just a huge like fatigue, that word comes in. But let's see. What else is there? Okay. I'm just reading off the bottom of the deck now. Judgment and Temperance card. You're being called to take part in your own healing. You're being called to, because yes, part of we come here with a lot of purposes, right? But I'm just seeing that one of them is to be this light in a dark place and to bring hope to people who are hopeless and bring hope to a world that's hopeless. But right now, you're being called to support and prioritize your own healing. You've done so much to help other people heal that now it's your turn. Someone in the chat said they were sending you Reiki, and first of all, I think that is fantastic. Thank you very much to the person who is doing that. Yeah, Reiki is one way that you can heal. That's energy healing. And if your spiritual path allows for this, I don't know. If this is something you do in your spirituality, you can pray. You can get together with other people to pray with you and for you. I'm just seeing like pulling off the bottom again, like Hermit, you've been spending so much time alone. And I think you need to be around people that you love. Sometimes that's hard because, you know, we might live physically far apart from the people we love, or our schedule might not allow for us to make a lot of time with those people. I'm going to pull a couple extra tarot cards for you, Nora. Because you've really been going through it. I know, I can feel that. Well, so let's see from Spirit. What's something Nora can do to help herself, to help her situation? Okay. Well, there's this reaching out for help with Six of Pentacles. You've lent your ear to lots of your friends. It's time for them to return the favor. But I'm also seeing like you can accept help through therapy, through other community outreaches. Again, I'm seeing like prayer circles, and I'm seeing like the word fellowship comes in, like a support group maybe. Just being with other people that understand what you're going through. And like healing circle. That's interesting, healing circle. Because you don't have to go through this alone. Like, this is how you're feeling right now with this tower. A lot of things in your, I'm picking up like a lot of things in your spiritual life are shifting. I feel like you're starting to enter I'm going to consider it an additional cycle of spiritual awakening, because I feel like you've already been through one like major cycle in like years ago. Now you're going through another cycle of awakening, and sometimes we can become very depressed, very anxious, very disillusioned with the state of our world. It's honestly, being a light worker, and that's what I think that you are, is a light worker, it can be really hard. I liken it to people that go and clean out septic tanks, okay? I know that's gross. It's a nasty environment, but the work is so helpful because we clear out all that nasty, gross stuff, and it leaves, I don't know if septic tank's the right word, because it keeps getting used, right? It's going to keep getting refilled. But like people who go in and unclog like storm drains and unclog things that are not supposed to be clogged, right? So that the water or whatever can flow. I hope this is making sense and helping you feel better. But like, this is kind of like what you're doing energetically. You've been helping other people with their spiritual clogs. Now it's your turn to become unclogged. Does that make sense? I know. I'm sorry. It's so silly. But like, yeah, plumber, maybe. You've been like everyone else's spiritual plumber, and now it's your turn to be plumbed. I don't know. I'm gonna pull an oracle card for you. What's going on? Imelda has a really good point. Like, it is so draining being an empath and a light worker, because you know what? You've helped a lot of people heal by inadvertently taking on their pain. It's time for you to release that pain, because a lot of the pain that you're feeling doesn't actually belong to you. Some of it does, but some of it is stuff that other people have either projected onto you, or you just kind of pick it up from them, like kind of psychically. It kind of just enters your aura. We're going to pull an oracle card for you just for some additional advice. Actually, I had two that wanted to come out. Okay, so the first one that came out is work through your fears. And the second one is confidence is key to your success. Yeah, I think there's stuff that could be healed by working through it in therapy. Yeah, working through it in therapy, and then, you know, spiritual work to help like boost your confidence, help build your self-esteem, help you to reconnect with the love that you have for yourself. So work through your fears, and confidence is the key to success. Things will get better. I feel that 100% for you, that things will get better, but it's time for you to ask for help. Other people have been asking you for help for years, and now it's your turn to ask. Okay, now, like, you know, for example, maybe a friend is always asking your advice, or is always like asking for your help, and maybe they appreciate it. Now it's your turn to be like, hey, I need your help now. Oh, Nora, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. So we're going to change gears. We're going to go ahead and get a message for Vivian. Vivian or Vivian? Let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong or the proper way to do that. But anyway, so message from Vivian's spirit guides. Message for Vivian from her spirit guides. Let's see. Vivian. Hello, Melody. Welcome to the chat. Viviani? Viviani? Okay. I'm going to try my best, okay? Viviani. It's a pretty name. Viviani. That sounds like it sounds Italian or something. I like it. It's pretty. So message from spirit guides. All right. Ooh. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, the work that you're doing, first of all, is paying off, and it's going to be appreciated. If it's not being recognized and appreciated, if it's not being recognized and appreciated right now, it will be in the future, because it's going to reach the right ears. The work that you're doing is going to reach the right people's eyes. It's going to reach the right people's ears. The impact that you have on other people, like, this is very positive. You're helping other people, like, again, like, I don't know what you do for work or anything like that, but on a spiritual level, you're helping other people to wake up, which is really cool, because this is a world where a lot of people are, I guess we could say, asleep. And your words, your work, your message is helping other people to wake up. Your wisdom and why do I get the feeling, I could be totally incorrect here, but I get the feeling that you're like a teacher, or you teach. Because like, it's like your wisdom is help building your success, like your financial success. It's help building your safety net. It's helping. Oh, you started a YouTube channel. Okay. I just got this like teaching vibe from you. Like, yeah, this is really building the foundation. Like, you're helping build the foundation for a better world, for like better communities. Like, it feels like first it's going to be small. Okay. With that page, it's going to look like it's small progress at first, but it will build up to like, this is really good. Like, I'm seeing like just wealth and security. Ooh, this is good. Viviani says she's practicing animal communication, Akashic records readings, and mediumship. Okay, I'm going to have to check you out, because I like all kinds of that. I like all that stuff. So anyway, yeah. Ooh, your wisdom is like helping to build a better world. It's helping to build, I'm just getting like build wealth for you. It's helping others, but it's also going to help yourself. Oh, I love that for you. It's going to start off small, but then we have Knight of Pentacles. Eventually, it's going to become steady. So that could be things like ad revenue since you're doing YouTube. It could be ad revenue. But I'm also seeing like it'll start off as like little things, like maybe little super chats here and there once your channel hits the appropriate thresholds to be able to actually enable super chats and stuff like that. And then like I'm just seeing like support. People will just be sending $5 here, 10 there, just for extra support for your channel. And then I'm seeing like the ad revenue is going to start coming in, and it's going to build up a little bit slowly, but it's going to be steady. I love that for you. Yeah, oh, that's awesome. She says she just started and is learning every day. I'm very happy for you. I'm going to pull a Moonology card for you. And usually I don't allow self-promotion in the chat, but leave the name of your YouTube channel if it's not your regular username. Because I want to check that out. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to check you out after. Anyways, your oracle card is meditate and contemplate with new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. I think you're going to get a lot of ideas for your channel and topics that you're going to speak on through meditation. Through your meditation, Spirit's going to give you information to share, but it's also going to show you, highlight areas of need in our world or in your community, in our spiritual community, but also just in your regular community. Areas of need that have to be addressed. Yeah, you're going to get all kinds. Oh, thank you for the super chat. 1111. I love those easy matching numbers. 1111. But yeah, pay attention to the info you get through meditations and dreams, because that's how Spirit's going to give you a lot of your content ideas. Okay, awesome. I'm very happy for you, Viviani. I'm excited to check out your channel. So next we have... Oh, good. You meditate daily. Good, 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 good. So you're already on the right track. It's just keep doing the work, and, you know, the rewards will build steadily over time. I'm giving you special permission to promote yourself in my chat for your channel, for just... for, you know, if you want to leave a comment with your channel name, or I don't know if I have it enabled that you can leave links, but maybe the moderators, maybe my moderators can. If you maybe just send them the link to your channel and they can post it even. You're an introvert and did not plan on being on YouTube. Well, welcome, you're here. I always thought I was too awkward to be on camera and doing YouTube, and I probably still am, but I'm here. Okay, only mods can post links. So send the link to one of our moderators if possible. Oh, Lilith got it. Thank you, Lilith. Okay. Viviani 3333. I'm going to write this down. Yeah, and the next thing I was going to say is if the link thing wasn't working, just put your channel name and then it would be fine. But okay, awesome. I'm going to check out your channel, and then I'll probably get in touch with you later. Okay, so we're going to move on. We're going to switch gears. We're going to talk to Lori. Lori was wondering how she can help her daughter. And if I remember correctly, from a previous comment Lori had made, her daughter has made huge strides in improving her life and her physical and mental well-being. I think Lori, if I remember correctly, a while ago in the stream, you posted that your daughter is clean and sober now. And that's awesome. I'm very proud of her. I'm very happy for her. And I'm very thankful that, like, I'm just getting, like, you're supportive. You're very supportive. So let's see what can you do to help your daughter? Okay, let's see. What can you do? Because I know that it ended up being a third-party question, so we just had to rework it a little. So what can you do to best help and support your daughter? I got 3 major arcanas come out, and I'll talk about them in a second, but that's big. Okay, all right, okay. Yep, it seems as though these cards, Justice and Devil card, excuse me, I'm itchy, excuse me. The Justice and the Devil, they're verifying that she did overcome something that was literally like eating her alive. Or I guess spiritually eating her alive. Maybe not literally, but you know. She did overcome that demon. And this is really big. It's really big for her as well, because this is part of her, something that her soul came here for. And the only reason I'm sharing this information is because it's come in from Spirit. My agreement with Spirit for third-party kind of stuff is, if it's not my business or it's not meant to be publicly spoken or shared, like, the info just won't come in. But I am getting that she overcame her demons, and she was meant to overcome it. I'm just getting a flash of, like, a past life from her. In a past life, it was literal, like, warfare and battle that she overcame. I'm getting the phrase winning the battle but losing the war, and that was like a past life. In this life, she won the battle, and with the support that she has around her, she's on track to winning the war, in this case, staying recovered. So anything you can do to help her, I'm getting to just keep being there with your support. This is a Pentacles card. It doesn't have to be financial support, but it can just be like your time. Maybe she needs a few minutes to talk to you about something, or, you know, a few minutes to just, or sometimes not even to talk, just a few minutes to just be with someone who understands and loves her. So there's this, like, offering your support, like, through your time, through your energy. There can be financial support if you're in a position to be able to do that. But I'm just getting from Spirit that it doesn't have to be financial support. To just, and this is a tough one, because we cannot change other people, right? And other people, it's hard for anybody to change when they're not ready, but it seems like she is ready. There are going to be struggles, okay? I'm just saying she is going to struggle a bit with the recovery, and that's very normal. That's very normal for someone that has been through her situation. But just keep being there. Just keep telling her, like, you know what? If you need me, I will be here. Just let her know that you love her and you're always going to be there for her. She might, and some of this is just... anybody with parents will relate to this. Be like, yeah, okay, Mom, I get it, whatever. She actually does appreciate the efforts that you're making. She may not seem like it, and at first she might roll her eyes and be like, Mom, I know what I'm doing. But don't let that stop you from still telling her that you're going to be there. Always leave the lines of communication open. You know, and whether she takes you up on that or not is up to her, but always leave that line of communication open and let her know that you're someone that she can always turn to. And that's going to help her on her path. Imelda says her son's 20 and finds her annoying when she's trying to help. I get that. I don't have kids. I but I am someone's kid, and I understand what it's, so my dad is like, sometimes my dad tries to give me advice, and in my early 20s, I'm like, ugh, like, I know, it's fine. And now I find myself messaging my dad, Dad, I need help. What do I do? So your son will come around. He will. He'll get to a point where instead of, being like, ugh, my mom thinks she knows everything, to being like, Mom, I need your help. I know you know how to do this. He'll come around. Yes, protective parents absolutely love hard. So I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Lori, for you and your daughter, for that situation. Any advice or anything else that we can know about how you can help her. And good on her for overcoming this, because so many people don't make it. And I'm really glad that she did. Conclusions are within reach. That is full moon eclipse card. Conclusions are within reach. So if you and her are in a situation where you're not in contact right now, it seems like just offer, again, like I said, keep those lines of communication open. Always keep that door open for her, and she will eventually come to you. Okay? And that's what I was getting for you, Lori. Best of luck for your situation. Congrats to your daughter for getting better, and I hope that she is able to stay healthy and stay on a good path for her. All right. So next we're going to switch gears again. We're going to kind of go back into medium mode. Terry is hoping for a message from her dad. Hello, no middle name. Welcome to the stream. So Lori, not Lori. We just finished reading for Lori. Terry, we're going to connect. May Terry's spirit guides surround her and help her to receive this message. And she wants to hear from her dad, so may her dad show up. Right away, I get the word pumpkin. I don't know if that's something he used to call you or if that's something significant to you guys, but pumpkin, that comes in. So, whew. I'm also seeing something about being wrapped in a blanket. Not sure. Again, not sure what that is referring to, but that could be something that makes sense to you. Wrapped in a blanket. Okay, we'll let that be for now. Message for Terry from Dad. Okay. Oh, you were wrapped in a blanket this morning. I guess he saw. I guess he saw that. You may have worried about how he's doing on the other side and where he went. He wants you to know that he's fine. It's okay. He had to do some healing work. And it's going fine, though. And just with this moon card, like I'm picking up, like there were things, and I'm not going to go into the realm of anything that's outside of, my business or anything too detailed and personal. But all I'm going to say is I know that there were some mental health things that were going on with him, and that may have caused you to worry about how he's doing on the other side. He wants you to know it's okay. Oh, you finally, 2 pieces of pumpkins from Halloween, you finally threw away. Look at that. Oh my goodness. High Priestess. What is this, High Priestess? Okay. Okay, So he's learning about like Earth-side communication. Earth-side communication? Oh, I get it. So on Earth, we can learn how to do spirit communication, you know, kind of like what we're doing right now. But over on the other side, they learn how to connect with us too. He's learning, whoops, that card went flying, yeet. He's learning how to connect with you. Oh, and I just saw your comment saying that he had dementia before he passed. Oh, that is such a hard thing to watch your loved one go through. I could not imagine. Yeah, he's studying over on the other side. Studying. He wants to learn how to contact you, but of course he's not going to do it without your consent. So, you know, if you want, if you want to pick up messages from him and stuff eventually, just let him know. If that's something that you're okay with, let him know that it's okay. He's going to learn how to connect through dreams because he finds that might be the easiest way for you two to connect with each other. I don't know. I'm laughing because the song from Aladdin comes in. I don't remember all the words, but it's do 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 Alibaba, and they're like hyping up this like, you know, Aladdin. They're hyping up like the Sultan or whatever. Like they're really hyping him up, and that's what they're doing in heaven for your dad. They're really hyping him up. They're like, "Welcome. We're so glad you're here. Here he comes." Like, because I'm seeing like his mother is over there being like, "Oh, you're back. Welcome." And everyone's like clapping and they're like, "You did great. Like, you made it. You managed it." The biggest thing I'm hearing is, "You made it. He ran the race. He's being celebrated." Oh, I love this. He's having fun over there, okay? He wants you to know that he's having fun. Oh, excuse me. 9 of Wands. Yeah, he did really struggle. There's physical struggles too. And since you mentioned that he had dementia, that does make sense because that causes the physical body a lot of problems too. Sharp as ever though, Knight of Swords, he's as sharp as ever. It's like when he crossed over, it's like a fog that was in his mind just suddenly cleared. And he can think quickly, he can articulate. He's doing well. He's doing really well. He's like happy. He's like, I can think again. Just being able to clearly articulate what he's thinking and feeling and being able to, and on the other side, just downloads of information. Like on the other side, they can give you eons worth of wisdom and information in a snap. So he's getting used to that too. It's going really well. Star card on the bottom, pulling off the bottom of the deck now. Star card. Like, this is the best place he could ever be. And there's this feeling of pride as well. Very proud. And last one I'm going to read on the bottom is the Emperor. And this is the dad card. Empress is the mom card. Emperor is the dad card. He's still your dad, and he's very proud. I like that. He's very proud. You took good care of him. He took care of you in the beginning of your life, and you took care of him at the end of his life, and he's just so proud of you. Oh, beautiful, beautiful message. So don't worry about how he's doing on the other side, because he's 100% healed and whole. And then some, he says, and then some. This is the best place he could ever possibly be. And this is like the happiest. He's like wanting you to know that over like in heaven, this is the happiest, like we cannot imagine such happiness on earth. He's doing fantastic. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Any additional info? Ooh, Ooh, the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon, gaining momentum. He's getting better at Earthside communications. So, since you put out the intent, because you were saying in a comment that you've been asking to hear from him, this is good. It's like he's been given the green light, the go ahead to be like, okay, I'm going to start communicating with her. So he's like, it takes some energy to do it, but he's building up the skill, the energy, just being able to do this. Good. So you might start seeing him in dreams more often. I mean dreams, but they're really visitations. I can't guarantee how soon you're going to start seeing that, or if you already are, but you're going to start hearing from him in dreams, meditations, quiet moments. He's saying quiet moments. There's going to be a lot of moments when you're in your car driving alone, quiet moments, and you're going to feel his presence, and you're just like, you're going to hear him. Oh, that is a beautiful message. So thank you to Terry's dad for coming in. We're very grateful for the message that you've been able to bring across for her, but we're all done with this for now, so I'm going to ask you to step back. Thank you. My hands are really hot now. Like, I just have this, and the image he's leaving me with is like holding hands, an old hand and a younger hand holding hands. Oh, that's sweet. That's so sweet. Okay, but again, Dad, you need to step back. Thank you. Excuse me. So our next viewer request was for Sherlock, who wants a message from their guides. So a message for Sherlock from their guides. That song from Aladdin is going to be stuck in my head all day now. Thanks, Spirit, for putting that in my head. I'm going to have to watch that movie now. Anyways, message for Sherlock from their spirit guides. And I've had viewers ask me this before, like, well, I don't want to give you my real name or like put my real name on stream. And like, I don't really want to use my real name as a username. Is Spirit still going to know, who to give the message for? And the answer is yes, they are. Because, I mean, the names that our parents give us when we're born, those are still just arbitrary sounds that we happen to respond to. Spirit knows us by our energy, and they know us by our hearts. Name is not entirely important when it comes to Spirit identifying us. Okay, so if anybody else was worrying about that or thinking about that, it's fine. Use whatever username you want. Spirit does not mind at all. They don't mind because they'll still be able to find you and know you. Okay, so Sherlock, message from your guides. What do we have? I used to, a long time ago, when I still lived at home with my parents, I used to have a little kitty named Sherlock. We lived on a farm and had all these barn cats, and there were two from the same litter, and I thought they looked like twins because they looked the same. One was a boy and one was a girl, so I named them Shelly and Sherlock. And that was, I'm 28 now. That was 11 years ago. 11 or 12 years ago. I don't know why I just got reminded of him, but I felt a little warm fuzzies thinking about my little fuzzy farm kitty. He was pretty wild though, so they just lived outside. So message from Sherlock's spirit guides. From our viewer Sherlock, not from my cat Sherlock. Yes, Brenda is 100% right. Spirit knows who you are. How could Spirit not recognize a part of itself? Really? All right, so Sherlock's message. Ooh, okay. Okay. So Sherlock, it looks like you spent a lot of time alone. And, yeah, some people are just naturally more introverted. I understand what that's, how that is. But like you spent a lot of time alone. Okay. I'm just going to say a quote came in and it's from the BBC Sherlock show. I don't remember which episode it is, but there's a line where he says, "Alone is what I have. Alone protects me." And I feel as though that's kind of what your mindset was for the longest time, was that being alone protected you. And it kept you from getting hurt, because if there was nobody around, there was nobody around to hurt you. But there's a new, it's like there's a new chapter coming for you. There's a gift. Spirit wants to offer you a gift, and this is a gift of joy. It's a gift of, there's happiness, there's security, there's warmth, there's friendship. Offering you the gift of friendship. And there's an offer from Spirit, Knight of Cups. It's like, are you going to take it? I'm offering my hand. Are you going to take it? I'm going to introduce you to the right people. Will you trust me? And I'm feeling like you do have good people in your life around you right now. Because it's like you're moving from this alone protects me to, well, I could open my heart to this person. So Spirit is just, they want to bless you with a good circle of friends, and like a good circle of, there's friends, there's chosen family. They really want to bless you with the love of good people. And I'm just feeling like you, like Spirit's saying, like you have so much love in your heart to share with others, and it's not fair to yourself that you're kind of like blocking off the chance for other people to share their love with you. I understand why people do it though, because I spent many, many years in that place too. And sometimes I still struggle with that. So I get it 100%, but Spirit's offering you the chance to trust good people, and they're not going to let you down. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Yeah, because I'm just feeling like you've blessed so many other people with your friendship and your kindness that now it's your turn to receive that. Like you deserve to receive other people's love and kindness. So we're going to pull an oracle card for you. Yeah, believe in the impossible. With this blue moon, believe in the impossible. There are good people out there. There are trustworthy people out there. There are people that will like you for you and not for what you have or not for what you can do for them. What you feel like is impossible, like making friends, like I'm also picking up, like, you're kind of wondering, like, why would somebody want to be friends with me? Like, is this a prank? Is this like they must be severely confused. No, they want to be friends with you because they like you, because you are a good person and you have a lot of light and love in your heart. Spirit's offering you the chance to accept love and friendship from other people. And what I really feel with this, it's like, take your time. You don't have to rush into friendships or relationships, but take your time and consider the possibility that there are good people with good hearts that want to be with you because they love you. Okay. So our next viewer request is for Julie, and it's either, she said either a general message or see if we could hear from her mom or sister. Oh, hi Melinda, welcome. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to sneak you in though. I know we've read on your mom before on stream, and she had such a pleasant energy. Because I'm at an hour and a half at the moment, and I'm not sure how much. I have a couple more people on my list, okay? So we'll see, but right now the queue is closed. So Julie, general message or message from mom or sister on the other side. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, I'm hearing you're right where you need to be. You're right where you need to be with this Wheel of Fortune. They're saying there's this feeling of like you might be feeling trapped. But it's like, but we're here. We're supporting you all the way. We're waiting for you. We're supporting you all the way. You've been working really hard, because I'm going to pull off the bottom of the deck. We have this 10 of Wands with our 8 of Swords. Like, you've been working really hard, but I'm kind of getting the feeling as though you feel like you're stuck in the get up, go to work, go home, go to bed, get up, go to work, go home, go to bed cycle. It's like, I don't know how else to describe, like, it's like you're feeling like you're stuck in the cycle where it's like you work or you die. And I don't mean that to sound like scary or upsetting or anything, but it just feels like this is where you're feeling stuck. But I feel like you have family on the other side. Like, your family on the other side is saying, like, we support you 100% of the way, and we're going to, what is the phrase I'm looking for? They want to pull some strings. That's what it is. They want to pull some strings to be able to work situations in your favor. Bottom of the deck, I have Queen of Pentacles. There's some, I kind of feel like self-employment here with the Queen of Pentacles, but there's also this, like, you're building your base, building a foundation. I think this must be like building a savings or something like that, because it does feel financial. They want to be able to bless you with opportunities to help build up your finances. Because I feel like once you have a certain amount, like, saved, it's going to help you to start taking steps towards doing what it is that you want to do. Like, I was just feeling like it was self-employment. So in the example of employment, it could be like going from being the errand girl, let's just say the errand girl or the gopher or whatever at your workplace, and doing everything that others tell you to do, to doing what you want to do for yourself. That's really weird. I did a reading for someone yesterday, and this, like, same kind of energy came up, like, doing everything that you can for other people to make other people $1 while you're making a dime, more or less, is wearing you out. Your family on the other side wants to help pull strings to help you to save some money and help work some situations in your favor, because they want you to be happy too. Yeah, I'm seeing like you're going to be able to start doing something like that you want, that you've been passionate about. They're going to be blessing you with the time and the money to do it. Yeah, you're leaving a situation behind. They want to give you the courage. They're gonna, I feel like it's more than your mom and your sister on the other side. Like, you have grandmas, you have like ancestors that are, they're watching and they're waiting to see what you're gonna do. They see the path forward for you. They see that. They understand that on Earth, we don't always get that. Okay, here's the path from A to B to C all the way to Z, right? We have to figure that out as we go along, but they see how things are going to go for you, and they're here to support you. Yeah, I saw your comment saying, go team. Yes, they're your team. They're your cheerleaders. They're supporting you. I just get the feeling like eventually you will be leaving a job to pursue something that you love. And they're going to give you the encouragement, and they're going to tell you when it's the right time. Your family, your team in spirit. They're going to let you know when it's time. I'm going to shuffle and pull an oracle card for you. Let's see what we can get. Oh, I got that. Look at the bigger picture again. Whoop. Right now, you might be at point A and looking and visualizing what point Z might be and being like, oh my God, how am I going to get there? That is such a huge difference from where I am. That's such a jump. This came up in someone else's reading on stream. You look at the bigger picture again and you start seeing the steps. Take the big goal and break it down into little goals. I'm seeing that. And do your research on, okay, well, how can I get to step A? Okay, this is what I need to do for step A. And then, okay, so now that I've done that, I can move. I have I'm seeing like the mental image of you're like building something with Lego. I don't think this is literal, but it's just like you building up to your goals. You're like, okay, well, I got the big flat foundation piece. I'll put that down. Now, step B, I have these, these little pieces. I got to put them down. It's like building a Lego house. That's kind of what I'm seeing. We have to come up with the foundation. Then step C, we got to put the door. Step D, we got to build the walls around it. Like, break it down into littler steps. And I feel like your family and spirit is going to help you to achieve your goals. So that's what I have for you, Julie. Thank you to Julie's mom and sister and family in spirit, because I felt like there were a lot of women that were helping you from the other side. So thank you to Julie's family. We're all done with that reading with you, so you guys can please step back. Thank you. Okay. Our second last one on the list is Victoria Blue. And it was to do with her family relationships. And ended up being kind of a third party situation. So I think we reworked it to, is there anything she can do to repair or improve the relationship with her family? What could she do in this situation? What's going to be best for her? Let's connect with Victoria's spirit guides. Please be with her and surround her. I know you're already with her, but be with her and surround her. Help her to receive the message in the best way that, will make sense to her. That's what I'm trying to say. So Victoria Blue, anything you can do to repair your family relationship or anything that you need to know regarding your family situation? Let's see. Excuse me. Okay. I just had a few come flying out. Okay, Four of Swords. First of all, this is saying like give it time. You have to give it time. Yeah, you have to give it time and you have to give them space. I feel like you are already giving them the space. It's like right now, whoever it is that's not been in communication with you, they haven't decided yet. And I feel like it's not just you. They haven't decided yet when they want to get back in touch with the family and who they're going to speak with. But I have the Empress card. This is the mom card. Somebody is going to come back to their mom. So like if you're the mom, it's like if one of your kids is distant, eventually they will come back to you, to like back into contact. Ace of Pentacles, like a new, kind of a new chapter. It's I'm going to pull a couple other cards with this one. The energy feels a little complex. Okay. Okay, all right. Yeah, Death card. So the situation will change. And I think what's changing is like the this burdened feeling, this like, I feel like it's you can describe it as like a dark cloud that's hanging over you. It will dissipate. I have the Tower. There is going to be, I don't want to say drama, because it's not as bad as it could be, because the Tower is in reverse. It's not as severe as a Tower moment in one's life usually is. Like, I'm not seeing like a falling out or anything. I'm just seeing, I think there was already a falling out within your family. Yeah, I feel like there was already a falling out. You've already, okay, that's why it's in reverse. You've already been through this Tower. But the hurt feelings and the sadness and the emotional heaviness that came with it, that will change. It seems as though somebody will come back. Yeah, somebody will come back. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Somebody will return to their mom when they're ready. They're not ready right now, but they'll return when they're ready. Pulling off the bottom of the deck, I have Ace of Cups. Yeah, reunion. I heard tearful reunion, but I think it's like just a happy, like it's just an overflowing emotional moment, but it's in a good way. So there could be some happy tears shed. So just saying, just heads up. But yeah, somebody will return to their mom when they're ready. What you need to do is just give them the time and the space. Let's see. I'm going to pull a couple cards. What can you do for yourself in this situation in the meantime? Because we can't really control what other people do other than, we can just leave the lines of communication open and let them know we're going to be there for them. Is there anything that you need to know or do in the meantime? Anything to do in the meantime? Yeah, okay, well, things are going to work out the way that they need to. Yeah, again, give it time. The relationship is going to rebuild, but it'll be slow progress, but steady progress. So I'm getting here, just have faith that this is where things are meant to be right now. Things are where they're meant to be right now. And this relationship, this thing, it will repair with time. It will. Take care of yourself. Do what you need to do to keep your mental and physical health in check. and do what you need to do to feel joy in your day-to-day life. And like, just, I'm really seeing that. Just like focus on yourself right now in the meantime, because spending the whole time wondering like, oh, is today going to be the day they get in touch? Like, it's just setting yourself up for so much unnecessary anxiety. Just do what you need to do in the meantime. Do what you are passionate about. You know, take care of yourself. The situation is working out. Just take care of yourself. Okay, so that's what I had for you, Oh, I didn't pull an oracle card. Haha. Yep. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Victoria, because I almost forgot. So let's get any additional advice in the meantime for Victoria. Any messages from Spirit for her in the meantime while she kind of waits for the situation to work itself. Because it will work itself out. Okay, there's a particular card that Spirit wants me to get, and it's this one. Your commitment is being tested, it says. And I'm not taking that as Spirit's like literally testing you, like, oh, I'm going to keep this person from contacting you because I want to see how long you can hold on. No, it's just this situation it's making you like kind of think about, well, your commitment like to your family and to those loved ones. And, you know, some people are very easy to like, some people, no, what, how should I word this? Some people are very quick to cut people out of their lives. This is someone that doesn't need to be cut out. They'll come back on their own. Spirit's like letting you know, like, you're very committed to your family. And this is a good trait to have. And this person in your family, like, they're going to see this. And I feel like they're going to appreciate it. Oh, hey, Adrian, welcome. So we are at an hour and 47 minutes in. We're almost done. Our last reading is for Imelda, and Imelda wanted a general message. Imelda wanted a general message. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Adrian. Happy Easter to you guys, too. So Imelda's general message, let's see. Yeah, T. Lynn has a good point. Sometimes just loving them from a distance for a while will help to heal. And that is very true. Sometimes that's all we can do in a situation. All right, but Imelda's message. Okay. So first of all, the message is that you're looking for, the answers that you're seeking, you are going to find them. I'm getting within and without. So you're going to find some of the answers within, and you're going to find some of the answers like with support from other people. There's meditation here with the High Priestess and getting in touch with, I'm actually really like feeling like your higher self has a lot to say about your situation. This is one of those times where your higher self is going to like step in and be like, okay, this is kind of a mess. So I'm going to help you figure this out. This is what we're going to do. You're going to get that, like the messages from your higher self. You're going to get that within. But I also feel like you're going to receive external help with this Devil card. Like, you're going to, okay, you know what? I'm being told to read the star card with the devil card. You're going to outshine this dark situation that you're in right now. It's not going to, the darkness here, it's not going to consume you because you are still brighter. Your inner light is still so much more powerful than this situation that is harming you or that's causing you. I'm feeling like it's causing a lot of like emotional pain. You're stronger and your light inside is much brighter than the darkness that's trying to like, I get this feeling of like, can't breathe. Whew. Yeah, it's like, I get like the feeling, the vibe is very similar to depression where it just feels like it suffocates you sometimes. But you're going to be able to overcome this. Spirit's showing me an image of a dark, dank, dusty room. And you, like, let's say the sun outside is representing like you, your inner light. You're able to kick that old door down and all the dust comes flying up, all the crap that's been settled over the years in this dark room. And all of a sudden, sunlight shines into a place that hasn't seen light in years. 5 of Cups, and it's in reverse. Oh, Victoria, thanks for the chat, super chat. So for you, Imelda, 5 of Cups in reverse. I'm feeling like you've grieved a lot. Like you've grieved for so much and for so long. But you're getting to a point now where you're growing around the grief. And I think that's why it's in the reverse. Like it still hurts, but it doesn't kill you over and over and over again every day like it used to. Oh, hey, Tammy. We're from a similar location. I'm also in Alberta. Anyway. The Magician. I have the Magician. You're in a place now where you're recognizing your personal power. Oop, I had a little connection issue. Can you guys see me, hear me? Everything's going okay? Okay. You have a lot more power over your situation than you ever thought you did. But now you're starting to get to a place where you recognize that you have the control. You have the control to change your situation, to get through this and to get better. And I know you're saying it's been years. I saw that comment where you said like it's been years of this darkness and this suffering, but it's getting better. The lights are coming on. You're kicking down that old door. I'm going to pull some more cards for you, for your situation. Oh, I like this. Okay. Judgment. You call the shots. And 3 of Pentacles. There's like teamwork here. You're going to be getting help from other people to help you get through whatever it is that you're currently struggling with. This time you call the shots. It's like, let's just use depression as an example. Again, I don't know if that's like accurately like what you're going through, but the Spirit's just telling me to use this as an example. Depression says, there's no point in getting up. There's no point getting dressed. There's no point in, why eat? There's no point. Depression tells you there's no point. Why are you doing this? Why bother? That's depression calling the shots. You calling the shots is like, I'm going to get up and I'm going to open the curtain and feel the sunlight for, just a few seconds even. Well, you know what? I'm going to get up and I'm going to, and some of this is, I'm going to use some examples from my life too, just to, because I can only speak for myself, but sometimes it's like, I'm going to get up and I'm going to put on clean clothes. I'm going to get up and I'm going to have a shower and wash my hair today. Depression says, what's the point? You're not even going to leave the house or see anybody. Nobody wants to see you, blah, blah, blah. You calling the shots is like, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do the best I can. And if this wears me out and makes me tired, then I'm going to have a nap, or I'm going to sit down and relax after. You call the shots. I'm going to talk to my doctor about what kind of options are available to treat this. I'm going to get in touch with, a therapist or another type of mental health professional or a support group to help me deal with this. And then all of a sudden the depression kind of goes, oh shit, she's serious. And it kind of like shrinks back a little bit. Like that's what I'm seeing is going to happen for you. It's like, it's going to shrink back a little bit. You're turning on the lights, or you're shining a light into the cave and all the bats are like, like, I don't want to, oh no. So that's what I'm kind of getting for you. It's like, they all fly out. It's like, it's too light. I can't deal with this. It's too bright. I can't survive in this environment. The depression, the anxiety, it's like, I can't survive with this high vibration surrounding me. I have to dissipate. Oh my goodness, there's like joy and laughter. I pick up joy and laughter for you. Joy and laughter. Sometimes we have to practice self-care to spite the depression. Oh, you say there's no point in getting out of bed? Well, guess what? I just put my feet on the floor. How do you like them apples? Oh, there's no point taking my medication? Well, guess what? I'm going to take my meds. And I'm going to take them with water and food. Sometimes we have to make it a game. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Imelda. Just some extra advice from Spirit. Oh, there are two. I had two come out. A time for healing. Here we go. See, this is awesome news. This is going along exactly with what we're saying. A time for healing with that balsamic moon. Be bold and make the first move with cardinal moon. That first move might be, well, what we described. Maybe that, and I know you said that you just started therapy. I saw that comment. That could be like verifying like you made the right first move. Another first move might be like when we were talking about kind of making a game out of it, and what somebody else in the chat said, doing self-care despite the depression. Sometimes it's a game. We have to self-care to spite the depression. That could be you making the first move and calling the shots. I'm going to take charge of my healing. This depression is not going to rule my life anymore. Lilith in the chat, our moderator, has a good point. She says, do one easy thing for yourself that will make you happy. And you know what? Sometimes if that is sleeping in the morning, that's fine. If that is like, I don't know if you like play video games or anything like that, or let's just say like a hobby like video games or reading or drawing or whatever. Take some time to do that, even like just for as long as your energy and attention span allows. Some days that might be a long time, and for some days that might only be 10 minutes, not even. That's fine. Go through it anyway. Do it anyway. We all empathize with you and your situation, and I'm praying for your healing and that you'll experience great levels of joy. Because like seriously, I'm picking up like untapped. It's within you. It is untapped, like joy and laughter. And I'm seeing an oil, what is it called? Is it a derrick? Or it's a drill, basically. It drills in. And you see like in those old timey shows and in cartoons and stuff, all of a sudden the oil like spurts out of the top of the thing. My hubby's in the next room. He does all this stuff for work, and he's probably laughing at me if he hears me not knowing what it's called. But do you guys know what I'm talking about? It goes into the ground. It's really tall, and the oil spurts out the top. Like that oil, it's like representing like the joy and the happiness with you that's really, really deep within you. You think it's gone, but it's not. It was just buried under layers of pain. You're going to tap into that joy and that happiness, and there's going to be so much laughter. I'm so excited for you. It's going to be okay. Everything is going to be really good for you, Imelda. An oil well. Is that what it's called? Okay. Thank you. See, there's me. Like I swear I know things, and then I go on stream and start doing stuff, and my brain goes. Brr. So that's what I got for you. I really hope that was a helpful message for you, Imelda. I'm really glad that you were here to watch the stream and get the reading and stuff. I'm very glad. All right, so to everybody else that had put in a request, but we just didn't have time, again, my apologies, but at the same time, I will be back. I'm going to be doing regular streams. Yeah, I say my hubby, yeah, thank you, Barbara. We're still in the works, but we've been together long enough, the government thinks we're married, so he's my hubby now. Thank you to everybody in the chat for being so supportive and so nice. And like I said, like I was saying before, I'm going to be doing regular streams. I'm going to try to do at least once a week, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to let you guys know. I'll figure out whether I'm going to do next Saturday or next Sunday. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to set up the stream and leave a link in the community post section on my channel. So if I didn't get a chance to read for you, do not worry, because I will be back. It will be all right, and we'll get in touch soon. If you would like to book excuse me, I had these hiccups. If you would like to book like a full reading with me, I go up to an hour. Just send me an email, siennarosetarot@gmail.com, or get a hold of me through my website, siennarose.com, to set something up. If you look at my website, you will find a lot of like my policies, the services I offer, the fees I charge, and a lot of the frequently asked questions that I get from potential like new clients and people who are interested in this kind of work that I do. So check that out, and if you want to get a hold of me, there you go, siennarosetarot@gmail.com, or through the contact form on my website at siennarose.com. Everybody have a very happy Easter weekend and have a great time. Enjoy the nice weather. It's finally spring, at least where I am. It's finally spring, yay. And I'll see you guys very soon on the next stream.